Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Can we just keep it between us? I prefer nobody knows.
We'll keep each other's secrets. That's what friends do.
No jasně.
Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know. First of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favour in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
To je
Wait, what was
smůla.
that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going
Your
to
Grace,
speak out of turn, girl,
I...
you should finish what you start.
We do as you command, Your Grace, and we'll spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
You'll spend it mopping the stables, if I please. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Super, aspoň nepřitáhnu žádnou další pozornost. Jak říkal poslíček.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Cože? Možná, že ona na mě poslala toho strážného.
What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
Tyrion, he offered to help my family.
He did? Then surely he expects something in return.
Ano.
Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Vy jste mi nepomohla, tak co mám dělat?
I took care of my family. On my own.
I'm not blind to your pain, Mira. But your problems are not the only ones in the world. Right
Ano,
now,
tak
I
je
need
tu
you
svatba,
both
že?
to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be.
Členové mojí rodiny umírají.
If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to
I když je
Tyrion
pravda,
Lannister again,
na svatbě
you can
taky
go home
klidně
to
někdo
your
mohl
family.
zemřít. Vy byste udělala to samé. Mrzí mě to. Nemůžu slíbit, že se od Tyriona budu držet dál.
It won't happen again. Please don't send
Sakra.
me home.
This can't happen again.
Sakra, jak to uděláme? Jak to s tím Tyrionem uděláme? My ho potřebujeme. Co se děje? Noční můry. Po takovém zážitku bych taky asi měl.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower in our own house.
Don't worry, Sally. I'll deal with them.
Postarám se o ně.
I'll check on Mother.
Nejsi Superman. To si uvědom. O co vám jde?
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Ten jim to natřel. Hej, 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 hej. Děláte si srandu? Dostaneš hulkou podle mě.
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it?
Get your men out of my sight. This is absurd.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, pushing wine on them, turning them into drunkards. That ends now. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
We've given your men the wine they want. If they drink too much of it, that's their doing.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the king's law. You've no right to make such
I
demands.
have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever.
We'll do what we were sent here to do.
You don't want to go to battle within these walls. We need to make this work.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me.
Zatím nemáme armádu.
You know better than that. You know where we'll be.
Zatím ne.
Outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
Postavíme se jim do cesty a zabijou i mě. Necháme to být.
I'm glad you see the order of things.
It's a long fight.
Come on.
Griff Whitehill. That snot-nosed fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you couldn't really stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this
Postarám
house.
se o Griffa. To zní zajímavě.
We're in his roost.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head.
To si
It's
děláte
his
srandu.
father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
To je pravda.
He carved these soldiers himself. Ramsay Snow killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point? You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Neříkejte mi, že budu muset vybírat, ale ne. Zachránit Ryona, vyhnat Griffina. Sakra.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, we can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
Speak true. Would you just let Ryan die?
No, my lord.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Správně, nepotřebujeme ztrácet další členy rodiny.
We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them. Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my
To je
children.
pravda.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
If we have to go to battle before we're ready, we risk losing everything. But sometimes you have no choice.
That time may indeed come, but it's not now. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train. My lord?
A kdo zachrání? Kdo zachrání našeho bratra?
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter?
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher?
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Zažijte tu schůzku. Stejně nemáme na výběr.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Samozřejmě.
Of course.
Já jsem to viděl.
No one else knows. For now at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point when the time comes.
Ty věci se akorát stupňují. Bělohorští na nás vyvíjejí stále vyšší a vyšší tlak. Někdy by tu válku chtěli, což je docela zvláštní. A my pořád nemáme od nikoho potvrzení, že nám pomůže. Nebo ne v dohledné době. Ani ne. Ale kdo pak se to za námi stavil? Možná úplně ne, teď když se na mě takhle kouká.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen, and if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Please excuse me for a moment, my lady.
I promise I won't keep you long.
No tak nekoukej se na mě takhle, sama jsi to povolila,
Marjorie likes me. Although after tonight I suspect I won't be her least favorite Lannister anymore.
What did you want, my lord?
There's much unpleasant business to be done today. But I bring you a bit of good news. I've arranged for the crown to purchase Forrester Ironwood.
Nekecej.
The royal decree sits on my desk now. I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. You'll bring prosperity to your family. They're lucky to have you.
To je super, ale ještě bys mi mohl říct, že už mi nikdo nejde po krku. To by bylo ještě lepší.
I know the crown doesn't hold my family in high regard. Only you could make such a strong gesture to House Forrester.
Don't think I've forgotten your side of the arrangement. As handmaiden to the new queen, you will undoubtedly prove useful. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Today of all days. You know I didn't want you talking to him. You're playing a dangerous game, Mira.
To je pravda. Minulé epizodě se mě pokusili zabít. Ano, hraju nebezpečnou hru, já vím.
Come with me, Sarah.
Co tak koukáš? Ona se pokaždé tak nepřátelsky dívá. Proč? Nicméně pokud se nemusím účastnit svatby, tak tím líp, protože tím spíš se můžeme někde zašít. Jak nám poradil Tom.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit.
To je pravda.
What did he want?
Abych vás zradil.
How many people passed through here? What brought him this far?
Potřebuje můj pomoc. On neví, co je Severní háj. Nebo možná jo?
Is that so? Old Nan used to tell us a tale about ice dragons and trees as tall as the sky. Garrett, you have to leave all that behind.
Sakra.
Now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
No tak, Johne, nedělej mi to ještě těžší.
But not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men.
Kot, který je chytrej, syn se umí rvát. Johne, tobě, ano, jsem velký fanda.
But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Herald Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept, and finally we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill. This one for the Boltons.
Jak se sem dostal?
Garrett. Garrett, what's the matter? You know him?
Mhm.
Come on, get moving.
Garrett.
A nebo byl nakonec odsouzený k tomu, aby jsem...
That man murdered my family.
What?
Já ani nevím, odsoudili jsme nakonec k tomuhle?
See these new recruits to the Maester.
Don't do something you regret.
Já myslím, že ti bělohorští vůbec nic takového nechtěli ani slyšet.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer.
Haha, taky tě rád vidím.
Got sent to the war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back. What are you waiting for, recruit?
Vítej.
Personal invitation from the king?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it. That's enough. I said move. I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Super, máme novýho kamaráda. Jo.